Seconds out, round 5.
Magri getting the verbals from his corner, being G'd up into even greater efforts. And Cedeno, well, he's had the ice pack pressed against the ribs, where Magri's been punishing him. Rights and lefts from Cedeno get through, and Magri's standing there, an open target at times. And Cedeno is now threatening in this 5th round to take the title away from Magri. The little Londoners poured it all into 4 rounds. And Cedeno has taken his best punches and beginning to pick him off. Charlie gets close and puts in a good attack, but the moment he comes away, Cedeno's at him again. And now it comes down to a fairly simple equation. Who can stand the heat? Round 5 of Magri being tested to the limit. Cedeno's gum shield almost out of his mouth. Nothing but raw courage now needed from these two. Cedeno's lost his gum shield. And the two of them almost punch themselves out. And they stand back and gain breath. The whole thing swaying on a knife edge. They've almost punched themselves out in the first 5 rounds. You have the feeling one good punch either side could swing it. And the bell ends the round, and it's not resolved yet, and there's no telling how it's going to end, and Magri looks relieved beyond measure to find the sanctuary of his corner. He almost slumped onto the stool, and he looks despondent. He's thrown everything into the first 5. And he looks almost sold out to me.
Seconds out, round 6.
And Cedeno looks the fresher of the two as they come up for the 6th. Filipino, a little bigger physically than Charlie, and with a longer reach, and using that reach now. And keeping Magri from getting close. And Magri finding it harder now to mount the attacks. And the Wembley crowd willing him on. Has he got it left? Magri throwing no punches. Magri looks to me as though he's fighting out of instinct now, and very little else. Cedeno hitting him at will. How much of this. Can Magri stand? He's gone. I thought he might. It's the 6th round. And it looks as though Charlie's world title days are over. He's up. Signor Paletti of Italy has counted to 9 and he signals it on. But can Magri take it anymore? And Cedeno finds him easy to hit. The legs have gone, it's all over. Magri's down again, 2nd time. I don't think he can survive, he's got up early. But the legs have gone. The referee gives him another long count and lets him come back in. But there's nothing left for Magri. Cedeno's got it all now. There's still 45 seconds of this round. He's down for the 3rd time, and that's about as much as he ought to be allowed to take. He's waiting his chance, and he stopped it. He gave him 3 counts, and it stopped in the 6th. There's a new world champion, and Britain's only world champion has been beaten. And the Filipinos celebrate joyously and madly. Well, I said earlier that the 3 previous holders of this title had lost in their first defence, and now that makes number 4. Celebration and applause for this Filipino who fought a good fight. He took all that Magri could throw at him, and in the end he was too strong for the little man from Stepney, who held the title for only 6 months. What a sad night for Magri and for British boxing. Well, this is one of the saddest 6 rounds you'll ever see for a British fighter. This is the first knockdown. Cedeno came out looking strong and confident, and the punches just bowled Charlie over. And from this moment, you knew in your heart of hearts that he wasn't going to be the world champion very much longer. And the second knockdown, just as painful to watch. The punches driving through. The man alleged not to be a heavy hitter, but quite heavy enough at this point to put Charlie down for the 2nd time. And I wondered whether he'd be allowed to go on. But he was, but only to stumble into the 3rd and final knockdown. And these were the closing moments for Britain's only world champion. The man always looking now likely to destroy Magri, and that was it. And the little man from the East End of London sportingly holds up Cedeno's hand as we acclaim a new world champion, and Wembley gives the former champion, Charlie Magri, a very sympathetic round of applause.